our PR team said, whatever happens, don't get anywhere near politics in South Africa when you're doing a press conference. So I just want to say it's wonderful, wonderful news that your finance minister has been exonerated today. And I wish it had happened in a week's time, because the low rand is, I'm on holiday here at the moment for a week. But anyway, somehow or another we'll scrape together the extra bits of money that are needed to, with the rand, which will definitely bounce back up again. And it's great to see some stability brought back to South Africa. The first time that we came in contact with AIG in a big way was actually a couple of years ago when we had the Virgin Galactic accident, and AIG had actually insured the spaceship. Within 2 days, they paid up for the accident. And obviously, it's not often this happens with insurance companies, but I sat down and wrote them a long letter just saying how much I appreciated the way they moved so quickly. And I then met up with the chairman of AIG, and we thought about what sorts of things we could do around the world together. And Virgin has one of the best consumer brands, I think, in the world. AIG is one of the biggest insurance companies in the world, but mainly does B2B insurance. And so we thought, let's get married. We'll bring the best of each other's skills to bear. And it's been fantastic in South Africa, where we're starting this relationship to brainstorm ideas for what the public want. If you have an accident in a car and it's not your fault, most insurance companies will then get rid of your no claims bonus from the day that you have the accident, even although it wasn't your fault. That's wrong. So Virgin Insurance has got rid of that. If it's not your fault, you won't lose your no claims bonus. If you have an accident in a car, you want the same kind of car that you've always driven in. You don't want to be driving around in the tiny car I drove in downstairs in. Actually, I rather liked it, so maybe if I have an accident, I quite like that car. But there is a danger that I won't be seen by some lorries coming down the motorway. Anyway, there's a whole lot of things like that. I mean, I was just discussing with the team here at AIG something that happens in Brazil. Now, this is something we're not doing at the moment, but I'm going to try to push the team to do it. And that is, quite often people have two cars, the luckier people. One of those cars is always sitting in a garage. Is it right that car is charged the same insurance as the car that you're driving on the road every day? Anyway, so we'll keep brainstorming until we, and introducing new elements to the product. The other product that we've got home insurance, which is another thing that's been launched, and then the other one is funeral insurance. So when I was a young man, a long time ago, I used to joke about, I'm going to go into businesses that I'm interested in. So we'll start off with student magazines, then we'll go into music, and then we'll go into health clubs, and then we'll start airlines and train companies and mobile phone companies, and then when I get on in life, maybe we'll go into funeral insurance. Well, fuck it, we've now gone into funeral insurance. But it is something that people have to deal with, and it often comes about when it happens, and they need help. They don't get the kind of help that they feel that they've covered for. And I love all the different things that people the team here have put together. I love the fact that up to 24, I think it's 24 members of the family can be insured in the policy and so on. So anyway, hopefully we've come up with some good things there as well. Over the next months, years, we'll be announcing a lot of other products to work with AIG together. We finally got a partner here in South Africa that believes in the brand, that's going to put its might behind the brand as we will.